Hope you're happy in the place you are. I love our memories together, the treasured moments we grew up together, and I love you. I miss you already. Why are you laughing, cuz?
Keep reading.
I'm so upset. You were too young to die. We all
On talking trophies, buddies. Alright. I see. If we go to
We go to a restaurant right now. Who's the head chef, man or woman?
fine dining restaurant. The guy's a man cooking your food.
No, you see that? It's simple because it's simple cooking. It's simple cooking.
Fine dining isn't simple cooking.
It is. When you're talking about cooking for a lunch, family lunch, where there's 46 kids deep, then there's adults, chicken drumsticks, lasagna's got to be made. I don't think the men are cooking that, man.
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, but that's different, cuz. Because to be honest, I'd say that's more, cuz that's like, it's a tough job, cuz. It's like, cuz it's not like complex food, fine dining, cuz. It's just chuck a bunch of rice, mate, in a flipping cooker, mate.
Yeah, mate. Well, look, I'll tell you something, mate.
Yeah.
They are the better cookers.
And cleaners.
Fucking hope.
And cleaners.
He's on the ball with that,
Yeah,
mate. He's on the ball.
Mate, you know that.
What about even you know what's my favorite thing? When transgenders jump into like women's sports, like male
The fighting shit.
trans women.
Yeah.
They knocked them out,
And now, making her way to the cage, please welcome Fallon Fox.
How do I expect a fight to end? In a bloodbath. What do I think about my opponent, Eric Newsom? She's a pretty strong fighter. I don't think she has the technique to beat me, so I'm just going to take it to her over and over and over again until I win this fight.
Fox delivering the knees, and that's it. Fallon Fox. Holy cow. Game over.
I'm feeling excellent. That was sweet, huh? Did you like that?
The girl was in.
I'm not gonna lie, like if I was to do MMA, I'm jumping in the trans league, cuz.
Yeah.
I am, cuz. I reckon I'll be like Daniel Cormier of that league.
Because you know,
The crazy thing, I was in Thailand.
Yeah.
The men were fighting the women. These women were dropping men.
Dug.
no, we you know there's even when you're in Thailand, you saw a lot of like lady boys and stuff, yeah.
Shit, man. But this was a lady.
Oh,
She was
no
like-
way.
Apparently, lady boys are sitch over there.
Yeah,
I've never
yeah.
been to Thailand. Apparently, they look better than the girls.
Oh, cause
Hey.
the lady boys, some of them over
Catch you
there.
on
I'm
that.
not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. You're tripping out at what mark
know
you're
what?
at.
I was there. I was walking. Because in Thailand, they tell you that the Chinese are not allowed inside. They're on the streets. They're on like the prostitutes only.
Yeah.
And walking, coming out on a night out. And then this one walks past. And me and the boys were like, God. You know? I'm like, fuck, let me go and ask. So I asked it. I'm like, yo, you a boy or girl? I'm a boy. I'm like, fuck. Beautiful. This nigga was sexy, bro. No homo. And that was it.
You know the best question? This is what you ask him. You don't even say boy or girl over there. You go, you lady or lady boy? And then they look at you,
lady boy.
lady boy. But you know what's my favorite? They get offended if you say if it's a lady and you think you say you boy or lady or lady boy. So they go. I'll go for example. One time I'm just taking the piece. I'm like, I'll go to a lady. I'm like, you lady or lady boy? Lady. I said,
I'm lady.
Yeah, they get cut if you ask them that.
Kaz, it's offensive, Kaz. Imagine, Kaz, someone
Ask
coming
him
to
if
you.
They got a dick or not.
This is cooked, Kaz.
It's a gamble in that country, bro.
Yeah,
Fuck you
guys.
mean, guys?
But
And them
Kaz,
niggas are good at it
actually, did you go to the Muay Thai?
The Muay Thai fight, yeah. I went there, I saw all the fights. Like I said, it starts off with kids. I don't know why. This is
I love
child labor.
that, bro.
Like it's 14, 12-year-old niggas.
12-year-old kids getting knocked out. Like it's like proper profession. No helmets, nothing.
Nothing,
Straight
straight.
gloves, kicks.
Knee.
And you just see some grown ass 50-year-old putting like 600 bar on them.
Yeah.
600 bar. He's paying for a kid to look at it.
But what I found out, it's fixed. The fights are fixed.
Oh,
so
no
you
way.
think this person's going to win? So they'll be like, oh, come, pay. And then I'm like, yeah, then put on red. And then the other guy next to me is like, it's actually blue going to win. I'm like, what do you mean? Blue wins. And they pretend they get knocked out. And they go, oh, shit. And then
Oh, no
you lose
way.
your money.
Is it for the kids that it's fixed?
Nah, everybody.
Nah, not the adults. Come on, it can't be.
Hey, man, that's what it looked like to me. At that point, I got drunk by halfway. Fucking, the night went on for too long. I lost my money.
I feel like if you're drunk, you're not qualified to speak on it.
I'm sorry, man.
Your perception's gone on it.
Accurate, but
They're professionals. They fly over like these people from
These are
Australia.
niggas they're from the fucking village or wherever.
Slums,
and they
guys.
can
The
fight.
palm trees,
No,
guys.
bro, there's cause you saw Brazilians there. You saw
Yeah, there was one.
like there's all
one black guy from
internationals.
Australia.
Yeah,
I don't know, some nigga.
a lot
Yeah,
of
we're gonna run back the fake wrestling.
Which one?
Portrait, bro.
Oh yeah, 100%. We gotta go to
No,
that.
we went
But
to-
no,
we went to what's the fake-
Thailand was haps, guys. Thailand, the stuff that you see there is crazy.
Who'd you go with?
Bro, I went twice, man. I went
Twice even. Yeah.
with a few boys on the first trip. Actually, I went with quite a big group on the first trip, and the second trip went on another trip with the boys. One of my boys got banned from the country for 9 years.
Yeah. For what?
Can't
You
say.
gonna tell? Sorry.
We're on camera. Welcome to Talking Trophies. We're back with another episode of Air Raid.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know the vibes. Hey, last week or the week before, we were talking about spirits, talking about demons. So if you do want good luck, make sure you subscribe. If you don't want good luck, don't subscribe. For 5 years, you get bad luck.
And if you don't comment either, like, it's a family curse.
And you
Yeah.
don't like it, then you're going nowhere in life.
Yeah.
That's facts.
All right. And if you didn't subscribe yet, that's 10 years now. Bad luck.
Shit.
God damn. I know some voodoo. You know those 777 angel number
444,
people.
yeah.
They're gonna believe in that. They be like, I need to press it now.
Yeah,
Hit that
facts,
subscribe.
Yeah.
Today we got a special guest.
Come on now.
I'm not that special.
Huh?
Am I that
You're actor.
Ah, thank you.
And you do a bit of
Actor,
stand-up comedian.
social media influencer.
And a real nigga.
Facts.
We got our boy Mark. Thanks for jumping on, Kaz, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it, you niggas.
How you been, man? What are you up to? Even though we spoke to you for like 40 minutes
I know,
before.
2 hours even, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I've been good, man. Just, working. We got the premieres are dropping we're in June right now, yeah. So I got 2 movie premieres, feature films, coming out in this month. One's called Sunflower. That one's about some gay guy. I'm the bully. Yeah, it's a true story about this guy in Melbourne. He's been trying to come out or whatever, and I've been bullying him. I've been calling him and whatnot.
And you're stopping him from coming out.
In a
When
way,
is it
and
coming out?
this month, and then the other
Just in Pride Month, too.
Wait.
it's in Pride Month, yeah. Yeah. Is it Pride Month?
Yeah.
No, bro, every week's
It
Pride
is.
week.
It is.
bro.
June-
Yeah.
June's Pride Month.
That's
How
where
do
they
you
do
know?
Mardi Gras.
Fine,
and
so
that.
you're gonna get hated on, Kaz.
Hey, man,
this
I'll-
month.
Wait.
I
Is
feel
there a
like-
positive result to the movie, or do you just give it to this guy for the whole movie?
I did my part and I left, bro. I couldn't be there for too long.
Okay.
But I'm assuming that his story went well. Because the guy who directed, that's his story. So, I think it comes out to him being a director or something nice. I don't know. Good movie. The irony behind it all, I did when I started filming it a week beforehand, I did a theater production called The Black Boys Go to Heaven, and I'm like supporting a kid coming out. 1 week later, I'm doing a film calling a gay kid and everything. It's just that's
You're
life,
loving the
bro.
gay films lately, guys.
Hey, yo, man.
Happy Pride Month.
Hey, yo, Pride Month films, huh?
And then the second film, Streets of Color, that one is was a very great movie. It's based in Mount Druitt, Sydney. Yeah, man, talking about the injustice and like racism that a lot of us ethnicities go through here in Australia. Yeah, man, it's a good movie. It has a lot of plot twists. It's a lot has a spiritual part to it. You know, this guy, he's dealing with his own like habits, drug habits, baby mama drama, and all this kind of stuff. And then you just have to watch it. So premiering in Sydney in June 26th, and then hopefully by early July, it's gonna be here in Melbourne.
Okay, cool.
We're gonna do a premiere here in Melbourne. That's it.
Hey, you know what? Since we're talking about that, what's it called Streets of Color, I wanna ask a question. Is racial profiling discrimination?
Isn't that the same thing?
Like, cause you know when you racial profile someone and you make a rash decision of seeing someone, you look at someone, or let's just say you see a group of people, and you do something. For example, you cross the road, or you don't approach them, or you approach them in a certain way, or you're comfortable to walk past them. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So I was gonna say, is racial profiling a form of discrimination?
I think so, because like you go to a store, Asian store to be specific. What happens in there? You're getting followed. I don't know about you, but yeah, you get followed.
I'll be right, mate. I'm like Hannah Montana in these streets,
Yeah,
mate.
so you're
Best of
right,
both worlds, mate.
Nigga blends in, but yeah.
Nah, hey.
Is that discrimination or racial profiling? You reckon?
So she sees you, she sees a black guy, she says, yeah, let me follow this boy.
Discrimination
Hey,
isn't it
hurry
kind
up
of
and bite.
Huh?
Hurry up and bite.
Yeah.
Someone Google what does discrimination mean? Because I feel
Meaning,
like
yeah.
for me, it's like discriminating. Like you can't
do this because of
this.
Yeah.
Racial profiling is because you look like this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick you.
So with the Asian stuff,
Yeah.
shout out to my Asians out there.
I love
We
you
got a
guys
couple
all.
Asian viewers too, you know. So shout out to them. I seen a couple outside. They'll say, "What's up? We love your stuff."
100%.
So there's a lady in an area called Cece's. This lady's been serving to Africans for maybe 30 years almost.
Yeah.
her store's been open. You know how I know she lives next? She's so used to living with black people. To enter her store, you have to buzz the bell.
God damn.
You can't even walk into the shop. You have to buzz a bell to get in. Then she screams, "Open!" You push the door and you get in. And once you're in, you have to wait for her to press the buzzer to let you out.
Shit.
And cause I've never seen a woman, you know, like I've never seen a woman destroy a black man's ego better than her. You walk in the shop, let's just say, like me, I used to go there. I remember I used to go there young to buy like socks and winter gloves. She was the only person in the area.
This is like a
Bro,
dollar
she's
shop.
dollar shop.
no. She's like a bro.
Convenience store.
She's just an Asian convenience store. Cause you want anything, she
got
sells
everything.
it.
Yeah.
You want a haircut, she'll give you a haircut.
Shit. That's why I love Asians, man. They got everything.
Huh? Nail clipper, socks, cigarettes, tobacco,
Everything.
but not drugs. Like she'll give you everything you need to take drugs, but not do the drug. Like she won't give you the
The
actual drug.
bongs, everything.
Like pipes and all of that.
Yeah.
So,
Billies, mate.
guys, you walk in the shop. One time I walked to the shop, you know, one of the boys was there. And then, bro, imagine when you walked in, she's looking at this guy. I think she does like a tick system as well, where like you pay, take now, pay later.
Oh,
You know?
okay.
And she writes your name down.
Keep
She might
tabs.
take, huh?
Yeah, she keeps tabs.
Yeah, she keeps tabs. And then she take your ID. Guys, imagine you're just chilling with some guy. This is you just say what's up. You're having a normal chat with him outside. You're waiting to go into the shop. You're just having a laugh. This guy walks into the shop. She looks at him. You black dog, pay money now. Your people all the same. Black people all the same, useless dogs. Me, I'm looking at this guy because I said, God damn, brother, Allah, she's destroying
You
it.
pay right now, kid.
You know what he said to her? Sorry, I was in jail for 3 months. I couldn't pay it. Oh, yo, people same. You all go jail all the time. Bad people. I started dying. But like, that's straight.
All right. You know what? On the real,
Profiling.
Yeah, that's
profiling.
hey, I feel
I
like
think it's both.
is she keeping it real? Yeah. You know what I was gonna say?
Business.
I was gonna say, I tell this to some like kids all the time. Yeah, they'll be like, they complain, oh, I get treated like this when I go places. But I said, but what? How are you trying to make yourself appear? Are you trying to fit the demographic that is like the stereotype, or even though it's not trying to justify when that happens, but more so like I don't know, is it your demeanor, how you're coming across that can lead to racial profiling? But yeah, that's what just my take on it.
100%. Cause you know me, I don't racial profile. Me, I outfit profile.
Yeah, like
If
if you're
I
looking
see-
the
Yeah,
past,
yeah. I get where you're coming from.
So
Yeah, yeah.
if I see you now,
A nigga
6
dressed in a
boys
certain
in
way.
tech fleeces
Yeah.
standing there, I already know. Cause let them
No
be
good.
black, Asian, white, whatever. I'm not wasting my time and energy going into it.
yeah.
Kazi, but if I see some people dressed up nice, cause they're wearing good outfits, respectable manner, even the posture,
Yeah.
I'll be comfortable around
But
them.
there's some
cuz.
people out there that'll racial profile. They'll just see the color and they'll do it no matter what outfit.
Yeah.
But for me, I look at the outfit, I look at the demeanor, I look at everything overall, and that's where I base my assessment on. Someone.
Niggas forget that we're black.
What do you mean?
Because it's like, from a white person's perspective, it's just like, black is black, black is bad.
Yeah.
Cause you know, cause I
know,
get that.
yeah.
I see what you're saying. Cause I get that sometimes, Marat. You know, I'm walking in the street, cause,
Yeah.
and like someone will cross the road.
Yeah.
End of the day, if it's a female, I don't care. Cause I'm
What do
not
you mean?
gonna lie.
That could be
homegirls
alone
got
because
the
just because
right
you're a
to-
guy.
Huh?
That could be just because you're a guy.
Yeah. So I don't care. For women, I always
Yeah.
give them a benefit of doubt. They have to be safe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Kazi, when the guy's 25, Kazi sees me and he crosses the road,
Yeah,
brother,
yeah,
I'll cross the road with him. I'll follow him. I'll follow him for 2 minutes just to get in his head, and then I'll go myself my own way.
And you make noises, yeah? I'm gonna stab someone today.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, you just you gotta trip them out. Nah, what I do sometimes, even I'll do that, just so they realize, fine, it wasn't even that deep. Because I know that guy started taking a couple quick steps.
Yeah.
But when he realizes, fine, and I walk past him and I go my own way,
Yeah.
maybe next time he's gonna think, fine, it's not really that deep.
It happens to me too, especially when I'm walking the street and there's someone ahead of me, like a few steps ahead, and they're just walking, they don't know I'm behind them. I'll like scrape my foot on the floor so they know there's somebody behind them. Because like last week I was walking down the street in my area going to the shops, this Asian guy walking in front of me. So I just made a noise so he can know there's someone behind him. He sees me, then he sprint.
He looked back.
Yeah, oh, this
He
Asian
looked
guy.
back
The nigga
looked
was
back,
like,
goes, black dog, he
Yeah.
ran.
that nigga ran. I'm like, oh shit.
He hit the legs.
Took a left. That's it. I didn't see him again.
Fuck.
So what now?
Hey, but I feel like
Is that
stereotypes.
discrimination?
That one,
that
crazy.
racial
That one,
profiling?
that one. Well, like that guy watched too many movies.
Too many movies.
Hey, but
bro.
would you say racial profiling's fading out? Or do you reckon it's still really strong around?
It's all based on where you are. Let's say in the city where you are right now, it's kind of fading out ish. But if you go out further, outside of still happening. Construction, man, you go out to whoop whoop, man. These white people are like, oh my god, what the fuck are you? It's like they're just scared regardless, or they
They feel your presence.
yeah.
Something's unusual
Something's
here.
got that bread.
Like I was
Something smells foreign.
I was in Queensland working with my cousin, and then it's fucking. I don't think there's many black people in construction, so we're working on the roof, and then the builder comes out. He looks like, oh, this is my cousin's company. Shout out to Sapien Roofing. Working there, the guy comes out. Oh, you're Michael. And he comes down. He's like, I'm Michael. Oh, he drives away. There's the builder. Brings back like 3-4 guys. Like, you guys do this? you guys working? You guys do this? You guys have your own? I'm like, niggas are like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they're tripping out.
So it's very, I don't know, man. This country is very.
But to be fair, Queensland is a couple fair 10, 15 years behind.
There's a couple cities that are
30.
behind.
Probably 30
years behind.
Yeah, you have to give them.
Because Queensland, they're pretty behind. Like I remember going Gold Coast, man. Everyone's like, it's like pure Aussie, man. Blonde hair,
Blue eyes.
ready to go for surfing. Like it's just stereotype.
On you, mate.
Snow bunny syndrome. Nah, me, cuz, bro, I don't know, bro. I like
You like your white women?
No. I'm not really.
You don't discriminate?
Nah, mate. Love me black queens, brother.
All the way.
But what's it called? I was gonna say, like, I don't think that like I don't deep racial profile, like, cause I don't like there's times like I don't even acknowledge that I'm black. You know what I mean? Like I just acknowledge myself for me. You know, like I just think.
You forget you're black sometimes.
Yeah, like you just think, you know, when you're just vibing out and people don't even and people get comfortable for you, they don't even realize.
That's what
you're
AFL
black.
did to you. You started playing for the AFL teams.
Yeah, guys. I think it's
Them guys are going.
Yeah, man, let's give Rave a little slap up there. I look back, hey, cuz, chill. Oh yeah, sorry, we forgot he's black. Because I remember one of my boys, he got kicked out of it. Like he got into like a little issue with the coach, in his soccer team, and then he went off at the coach, and then and the coach doesn't like Africans, guys. You could tell low key. But there's one black guy that's been playing at the club for like 13 years.
Since it was a young.
And you know, the thing is, people don't understand, like, black people are all different, cuz. And you have a different experience with every black person you meet.
Yeah.
So then he goes, bro, you guys, and it was clear that they were discriminating him. And he goes, bro, you guys think this is discrimination. You guys aren't even helping me. He goes, nah, he's black. This nigga looks, he goes, what? And it's like, cuz, it's like, that's the only time they acknowledge him, just to prove a point. Like, we keep this guy around us as like a little token.
The token black guy.
Like, even companies do that now.
Oh, always.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Always,
If you look
bro.
at companies, you look at the frontline workers,
Yeah.
mixed rate. That's the best time to work for a company. But the higher you go,
The closest thing to
Say,
black
hey, you
there-
feel right here, buddy, mate, in your workplace?
man, I think I'm not the African in my team. But,
No, you're right. Like the higher it gets, it.
the higher you get,
It gets lighter.
it goes white, and then it goes male,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then you realize, and then once it hits the top, it's just.
Well, you have to go up the mountain and start seeing snow, right?
Ooh, that's the white side of kitty cat.
All right, yeah, let's go.
Halfway there, bro.
Hey, because we're already talking about this, I was gonna say, do you believe that if all the land was connected in the world, would the world be a better place?
Nah,
Nah.
Why?
cuz have you watched Avatar, cuz?
Yeah.
Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Yeah.
You know when like the Fire Nation comes and just like cleans
Smoke
everyone out,
Yeah.
like,
So
or it
you
would have
think-
been like some Germany, Nazi
Yeah,
Germany,
so
or
you think there's gonna be one
something.
nationality
America or
that's
something.
gonna
Like it would be America that just comes sweep.
white
every-
America?
Huh?
White America or just America?
Just
overall?
America in general,
Even
man.
them niggas too. They think they're gonna go against everybody.
Yeah,
Try to overpower everyone.
guys, bro, you don't see these Africans going fighting the wars in Afghanistan. African Americans fighting the war in Afghanistan. They have nothing to do with it. What about the Vietnam War? They didn't have nothing to do with it, bro. They joined. But like, I think if the whole world was
Are you
connected,
talking about
man,
black people to join
Huh?
the Vietnam War?
African Americans,
They got forced into it, bro.
that's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah,
Guys,
true,
you
yeah.
So
gotta
if
do
all,
what you
if
gotta
all the
do.
land was connected, you're saying that the world.
There'd be like one big power or something.
There's
Or
always
one or
always
two.
gonna be like that. I think there always
Yeah.
has to be some
Who do you reckon it would be? So you reckon America? You said America?
probably China.
Yeah, China.
Population wise.
Nah, Nazi Germany.
Population.
Cause Nazi Germany were peak at one point, guys. They were taking.
They were going
guys,
hard.
At one point, these guys were fighting the whole world by themselves.
And everyone didn't know what to do. Even
Yeah.
England, America, they didn't know what to do about it.
Keyword was.
Yeah, bro. But then, cause the things
But I'm talking about now. Who do you think would overpower?
now, cause it'd be
China, bro.
Nah, cause population doesn't matter, cause Cause you one bomb, bro, clear half of them out. Cause look what they did.
A lot of the world is like kind of scared with China. Though everyone's kind of working with like try to be on.
But
good
I'm saying
terms with China.
resource-wise, if China just
China
cut,
doesn't have resources, guys.
I thought they do.
No, China exports and imports a lot of their resources. Imports a lot of their resources. We give them uranium or something, cause they get the oils from Russia, huh? Gold.
No, we give them coal.
Coal. We give them coal.
Yeah,
we give
we
them a
give
lot of
them
stuff,
coal.
cause bro.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, cause China wouldn't. I'm telling you, China wouldn't run amok, bro. People exaggerate
you reckon
China. I
Russia?
think way too much. Even Russia, cause Russia's not a country that can take over the world. They struggled. The communists.
America.
Huh?
America.
I'm thinking America is the best.
Who do you think?
America, cause.
Right now, I don't know, cuz.
Because America invested so much into military,
Yeah,
like
they
you know,
do.
they
Oh, yeah,
sell-
yeah, you're right.
You know what?
Actually,
You know what they sell to? You know they sell the ships that China have.
Yeah.
A lot of them are second-hand ships, guys, from America.
Oh,
They sold them the old ships. They got new ones.
okay, damn. So
So
you
it's
might have
like-
a point there. Yeah. So US might be the one overpowering everyone.
But if we're all living together, cause
be bad.
are we gonna be one nation? What is it? What are you saying with this in this situation? It's
Put it like this, like the continents. Let's say Europe, in Africa. We're all in one big block, but everyone has
like
different
that.
in between.
Because if that's the case, Eritrea,
Yeah.
Eritrea is gonna take over, cuz.
Sorry, nah.
What
I reckon.
What would you say?
I reckon New Zealand, cuz.
Nah.
Because cuz once they chuck that haka in, cuz.
Gee,
I'm
bro.
telling-
I'll be
Cuz I was like, guys, you know, what are you gonna do, cuz?
the Pacific Islanders in general, if they all got
That's what
together.
I'm saying,
They're
cuz.
the big niggas, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
nah, but look
They
at
get
the
together.
population-wise, who?
Oh,
Yeah,
true.
one bullet, cuz, man. Take him out. America, cuz. America will still control the around the world with their advancing technology. If we're saying if it was from now, but from the start of time.
But you know what? America would take over, but I reckon civil wars would happen in between.
100%. It's already happening in
I
Africa.
reckon that yeah.
It's already happening back
Yeah.
home. Or a lot of countries around the world that have their own civil wars. Imagine the whole world is in one. I'll win, bro. Everyone's gonna collapse, one by one.
Cuz that's human nature, man. But
That's
the
human
thing,
nature.
That's we're greedy, cuz. Where we seek authority.
Yeah, because think about it. Let's say one part of the what was it? Pangea, when we were once called Is it Pangea? That's when the Earth was called. When all the countries were together. It's called Pangea. That's the one. Yeah.
Okay.
It's called Pangea. Let's say one certain part of the world had all the resources that we needed, and it happens to be where we are, the US or whatever. Everyone's gonna just keep attacking our spot. So it all really comes down to the power, resources, and whoever has the extra.
Me, I gotta say, cuz too, as well. That like, for example, like earthquakes, a lot of earthquakes and stuff. They, that helps unravel like oils in the country, gold. That's how they find it. That's
kinda like
earthquakes
a-
and stuff. It happens.
It's like a reset button to the world.
Yeah, cuz.
Nice.
So that's how I think Pangea happened. Cuz
Were you sleeping?
So we need
During the-
more earthquakes.
Yeah, the earthquake. Were you
We need
sleeping?
more, cuz. No.
Did you
We're
feel
talking about it. No, I was awake.
I was awake.
I was awake.
Yeah.
Where were you?
Yeah,
Where were you?
I was sleeping. I woke up from it.
Damn, that woke you up.
It woke
What
me
about
up.
you?
No, I was
It was
awake.
like
I
11 p.m.
chilling. I just thought, like, to be honest, my younger brother, he does weights sometimes. I thought he just dropped
he
the
just
weight in
dropped
the
it,
house.
yeah.
So for me, I tripped out, opened my door, I was cut. I was ready to give it to his life, but
Pause.
nah, it wasn't him.
Nah, you're right. For me, because I have a fat neighbor upstairs. So I thought the nigga fell or something for a minute, and I'm like, oh shit.
Pretty
I go
good.
outside, but my whole building
Yeah.
would actually died because I went outside. Everyone keeps looking. When earthquake happened, everyone comes outside. What happened? What happened? My whole
Yeah.
building, nobody went outside.
No one went out.
I'm like, bro, you niggas could have all died. I'm like, I could have
Yeah.
been the other one.
It wasn't-
surviving.
It wasn't that
It
bad.
wasn't that
bruh,
bad.
man.
I think it
thought was
depends.
just-
No, wait, whereabouts?
shocked.
Whereabouts?
It's an
Are you in the west?
Yeah.
That's
Sunshine.
why, because you're closer to it.
Yeah, in Sunshine. So it's kind of in the northwest area.
It was near Melton, yeah.
Yeah, near Melton Airport area. So for me, it was pretty strong. But it was nice, man. It was nice thing, man.
Boys, speaking of the earthquake, anyways, I was thinking about this the other day, cuz I was having a chat with someone, and like obviously, cuz let's just say this earthquake did happen, and it was a bigger magnitude and stuff, and it's like a lot of people could have died and stuff, bro. But I feel like us in the West were very delusional to the idea of death, cuz it's a very taboo topic to talk about, cuz.
It is.
Why is death such a taboo topic to talk about in the West? Like every other culture, it's acknowledged, it's spoken about.
You know why? It's because I feel like in a lot of other cultures, especially a lot of third world countries, or just even, I'd say they experience the sight of death a lot more. For example, like you always see videos, of stuff taking place in Syria, right? You see like a building could get bombed. It's so like the aspect of death is so normalized. Even in America, because to be honest, it's a
shooting and
westernized
stuff,
country, but
yeah.
bro, they're normalized to death, cuz.
Yeah.
You see someone taking like some people make videos, they're just on live, they're having like people shoot, they're looking around, but they're not tripping. Like for me, if I heard a gunshot, because
it's not normal here.
I'm ducking, I'm hiding, I'm running. It's just I feel like in Australia where it's.
But why is that such a taboo topic to even speak about? Like mentioning it, bro. People get emotional just even mentioning it. Like I'll be just chilling with someone and just talk. Like for example, like us, I experienced quite a lot of deaths from relatives or extended relatives. You know, I've got quite a few funerals and stuff. And let's just say I'll be like, I'll tell my workplace, I'll be like, I went to a funeral, you know.
Oh my God, are you okay?
One of my relatives passed away.
How can we support you in this season?
Yeah, it's like, bro, it was like the end of the world for them. And I'm like, bro, it's not even that deep, man. Like us, for example.
Maybe because...
with us, bro, we bury the person the next day. Us, we bury them as soon as possible. So, like, for example, we buried the person the next day. They're like, oh, there was no service?
But I think...
Open coffin and walk in, do all of that, and then...
I think also because, like, in the African community, all of us, we're all connected in a way. You know other Africans from other parts of Africa or in Melbourne here. So, for us to hear one news, I think we're all, you know, like we hear it too often. Even though it's not our direct... Like, if you look at the Aussie community... They literally, that suburb or even that small area, they just know each other. They don't know the people in the next area. So for us, it's just, I don't know, man. I don't know how to put it in the right words, but it's like, for them, it's not, they'll come to know the next person that's passed away. That happens so often. For us,
I know you're saying the community is a lot more tighter. Amongst like especially like African Islander. I would say even say I'd say there's a lot of communities where they're closer together. So you could hear about someone dying in Sydney or even Queensland or Perth, and you go, actually, I'd have a family member who actually was close with that person. I know someone who knew that person.
When you hear the unfortunate stuff that happened with the young kids, someone gets stabbed. Let's say from November up until now, like each month there was like at least 1 or 2 stabbings that happened. But we just know about it hits us more because you probably know someone that knows that person that, you know, it somehow links to us directly. Whereas for the other people, it's just the Australians people, it's just like news. It doesn't.
No, but like even like with the idea, like why is death such a taboo topic? Like why do people like it's not something that's like spoken about quite often?
Because I feel like, you know what I'd say, death is very like. Sounds kind of sad to say, but like people, I'd say most of the nation fears death. Everyone fears death to some extent, but like death is so feared. I think because you got to remember, like Australia is also a nation where like even faith isn't the hugest thing in the world. So I'd say that the aspect of death, they don't know what they expect afterwards. So that it's like the actual concept of death is so scary. Like I remember as like a teenager, like maybe when I was 12, 13. Bro, thinking of death, I used to cry in bed, cuz. I used to, like, you know, when you're just that young, bro, I'm telling you, my mindset was just so, like, I was so scared. Like, you don't realize how normal it is. And actually, it's just a process of life. Like, everybody enters this world with nothing and we leave with nothing. Like, every single person. So it's like the actual, I don't know. I used to get really emotional over it.
And also, I think for us, we kind of hear it pretty early. At a young age as well. You're hearing about a family member passing away or someone within passes away. And I personally think that a lot of the Australian people here, a lot of people die a bit later in life. Like they probably hear someone dies at like 18. They're like, oh shit, this and that. But for us, even at age 12, you hear about, or younger, somebody close by within your community has passed away. So now you're already accepted it. Okay, this is to happen. This happens quite often, X, Y, Z. And then it's like, so for us, it's not a taboo thing. But I think for the white Australians, it is. Yeah, it could be.
And it's a bit, I'd say it's very feared. Yeah. Very like, and then that's why a lot of people, that's why they react like that. Yeah. Like, do you need like the week off work if you hear someone pass away?
What week, bro? Some guy took a month off.
Yeah, that's because like.
He's going, and then, you know what's my favorite online? It's like they don't know anything about art. Like, they don't have faith, whatever. They just look at you, they go, he's in a better place. That's what they can tell you. They don't even know how to tell you something. Like, they don't say, sorry for your loss, whatever. How are you feeling, whatever. They, he's in a better place.
Don't worry, he's up in heaven having a couple of beers for you, mate. On your behalf.
Oh, poor bugger.
But you know, what was I gonna say? Bro, what was I gonna say, man? Far out.
Like for us, we're like even for me, like I've always like been encouraged to like we speak about death, we acknowledge death, we understand death. Yeah. It's because death, I think, is for one why I love the idea that I'm not gonna be here anymore. It kills my ego, firstly. Yeah. Because like bro, I already know the fact that.
That's promised.
Alas, I'm gonna die, cuz 2 weeks in, everyone's gonna move on. So one thing I do, I don't deep anything, bro. If you don't like me, you don't think whatever, I don't deep it like that. But obviously, I don't want to die and someone hasn't forgiven me for some wrong I've done for them. Yeah. That's the only one I wouldn't want. But besides that, bro, like I think of it as like it's a crazy ego like crusher.
Yeah, it is.
Because
it is.
It's a reality
because
check,
a lot of
bro.
it's a crazy reality check. You're
Your
gonna
life
die.
can go just like that, cuz
Yeah.
nothing, dust.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It happened to my homeboy, cuz like last year, bro. He just passed away. That's it. It was gone. It just happened in a moment at work, cuz, and he just died. And that's it. Everyone moves on. You know what I mean? Obviously, the family's still impacted by it, but obviously, like
The world moves forward,
The world moves on.
unfortunately.
The world, like, there's gonna be a next day.
Yeah.
Hey, this is what I was gonna say before. I remember what I was gonna say. This is how you know it's a sensitive topic in Australia is because people have to mourn like a week or two for their cat's death or their dog's death, you know when they post on their story,
animals,
mate, little Rocky, I'm gonna miss you, mate. You were there for me in the
One
toughest
guy-
of times.
One guy I know on Facebook, he put a whole essay
Yeah,
About his dog.
about his dog dying, and he's like this, that. But at the same time, cuz I was laughing at it, but someone explained it to me, cuz. And I'm like, yeah, I get your point. It's a valid point. Imagine every day of the week, cuz, you come home from work or you come home from school,
got
there's
your
that
dog.
one thing that's running at the door to see you.
Yeah,
It
proud.
gives you a heart.
Excited to see you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It loves you. It gives like yo, it's world.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
2012. I was one of those people,
Ah, bring it to me and send the screenshot so our viewers can see it.
guys.
Guys, we need to see it.
I'll
Please
screenshot
read
it,
it.
I'll
No,
screenshot
read it and screenshot it. We want to see the post.
Do you want me to read it?
Yeah.
All right,
What's
I'll
his
read
name?
it.
Gizmo.
His name was Gizmo, cuz.
Yeah.
So what's the name?
Gizmo.
Gizmo.
Gizzy.
Yeah, Gizmo, mate. Hope you're up
R.I.P.
in dog heaven, mate. Looking
What dog is that? What breed is that?
Maltese Shih Tzu.
I don't know what that is, but yeah,
Yeah.
nice.
All right. All right, dear Gizmo, I hope you're happy in. Why are you laughing, cuz? This is sensitive to me, cuz. This is my heart, bro.
How many years ago was
You
this?
make me cry, bro, cuz. 2012, cuz.
About that guy.
Dear Gizmo, I hope you're happy in the place you are. I love our memories together, the treasured moments we grew up together, and I love you. I miss you already. Why are you laughing, cuz?
Go keep
Go,
reading
keep
it,
reading,
man.
reading it.
I'm so upset. You were too young to die. We all loved hugging you, playing in the backyard with you. You were the best dog I've ever had. I hope you're well rested and out of the pain. Just yesterday, I was playing with you. You're the cutest dog out. I love you.
How'd he die?
And then R.I.P. Gizmo. He actually ate a snail pellet, and I saw
what?
him having a seizure under the house.
Oh, a snail.
Shout
What?
out Gizmo.
Snail pellet. So like the stop the snails from.
Hey, screenshot that. Screenshot that. Send
It stops the snails from eating your plants.
Uh,
Yeah, one of the pellets.
That, yeah.
And it's poison for dogs.
Dumbass. I'm sorry. Bro. R.I.P. bro.
Yeah, man. So you see, look, even clearly, you're one of those.
But you moved on.
I moved on, cuz.
How long did it take you to mourn? A good week
I was
or two?
upset for a solid week.
There you go.
Solid week, cuz.
But it's an animal, bro. Have you bought another one?
Yeah, we got.
See,
I've
replaceable.
had heaps pass away too.
Replaceable.
Yeah, but like you see that like people are doing. For example, for dogs, you know, you make a post. Imagine a human.
Yeah,
imagine
that's
like,
what I'm saying.
Imagine, you know what's even crazier? Like imagine like a mother. Yeah, and that's her only son, for example.
a
There's
tough one,
circumstances
man.
that I've heard of that, man. It's
Yeah,
pretty
but-
intense, man.
Yeah.
You know.
No, that.
So it's like the thing is, I feel like we gotta realize like, okay, the world doesn't revolve around us one, maybe. It's death, like it's gonna happen eventually.
Yeah.
So never be fully too attached to something.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
That's why you hear a lot of parents. They say if you ask them like, what's one thing they dream of, they'll say it's just to outlive their kids. Just to make it through life without dying before their kid, like without their kid dying before them.
Oh, for the
not
kids
outlive,
out
sorry.
they
For the kids that outlive them,
yeah,
my bad,
what
my
the fuck
bad.
you mean?
Yeah,
Damn,
yeah,
nigga.
yeah.
Oh, man, dang. Yeah.
Damn.
But the
you're
kids that
upset.
outlive them, there's like their desire.
Yeah, I think,
Yeah.
That's, I think it's just a human nature. Like,
Yeah.
would you want to outlive your kid?
Yeah, mate.
Of course, there you go. You just
You want to
no, outlive. Yeah, nigga, answer it.
No, he's saying he wants to outlive it. He's saying he wants to rather live.
Ask him.
Gang,
Ask
cuz.
him.
I mean, I'm good.
It means he's gonna bury his kid.
I'm playing
that's
cuz.
crazy,
I'm
bro.
playing cuz.
You wouldn't want to?
Why not?
Gang. Yeah, you're right.
Nah, I'm asking you genuinely.
No, cuz I want to die.
You wanna die before your kid?
Yeah.
Of course.
Damn. Alright, check this one.
What show would you like to have been trapped into
From.
for 1 month? Any TV show.
From.
So one, huh?
No, the movie's
Oh.
called From.
Oh, the TV show's called
yeah,
From.
It's called From.
What is it about?
Something. So this place, I don't know, man. You're on a bus or you're driving. You go on a freeway. I don't know. You see a tree, and then you just keep driving. I don't know. Everyone's stuck in this town. It's just a town, and you keep driving. You keep popping back in. So now you're literally stuck in this place. When the sun goes down, demons come out. Monsters.
Why would you want to be stuck in there, bro?
Bro, hey man, I just want to test my survival skills. How long can I live? Man, 1 month, not that long, I think. And I've seen the show, so I think I know how to survive. There's a rock called Tailsman or whatever they call it. Put on your door, you fucking live, bro. That's it.
How about you, cuz?
What would you?
A movie or a show or
TV show.
Whatever it
TV
is.
show? I was gonna say Game of Thrones, but the incest stuff is pretty intense, so I'm gonna skip on Game of Thrones.
And everything is just because of that little thing.
Because your mind jumps straight to the incest.
Yeah, I'm just not into it, man. So not my cup of tea, guys. Look, if you're
Brisbane
watching
would be
this
nice.
in 20 years, incest might be normalized or whatever. Not a part of that. Don't cancel me. But I'd probably say, cause you know it's a weird show that I watch, and like people trip out that I watch it. Friends. You know Friends?
Yeah, of course, man. That shit
Like I just chuck it on like it's like a background show.
noise.
It's always a background show.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
actually,
1 month you'd rather be trapped in
nah,
Friends.
Nah, actually, I want to be trapped in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
Cause I'm not gonna lie to ya.
It
I
looks
already know what
fun.
you're gonna say.
Something about that time, Neil Long, all of that stuff, That
Was
vibe
she even on
was,
it? She was in it?
guys, that was a
She was
vibe. That era was a vibe, guys, and I would have loved to be in it, and
Oh yeah, the modern show then, yeah.
all
Yeah,
that
I
stuff,
would like to
guys.
be in that,
I
that
wouldn't
kind of
mind
show.
that, guys.
Yeah. That's nice, man.
What about you?
What about you?
That's one TV show,
SpongeBob or something.
mate.
Simpsons, bro. I would like to be Simpsons for a good month.
Neighbours, mate.
Yeah, home and away, home and away.
You ready?
Oh, no. You know, crazy. 1 month? Hey, you'll be hectic. Wipeout, cuz.
What's
Why? That dumbass show, everyone keeps jumping, flipping.
Can you do
You get
calisthenics?
tired, bro. You
Cuz,
get
looks
to-
fun, cuz.
Can you
a
do
whole
calisthenics?
month. But a whole
That's
month,
it.
every
That's
day.
actually
You get up and
dragged,
you gotta
cuz.
go do.
Hey, you know what? You know what'd be hilarious, cuz?
Yeah,
Hey,
boom.
hey, Family Guy.
Oh,
Nah, bro.
that'd be a
That's
good
a
one.
weird show, man.
Why?
It'd be funny, bro.
That is probably one of the funniest shows in the world. That South
Yeah.
Park, bro,
You reckon they're the funniest?
bro, the shit they be saying, you're like, God, how did they get the
Giggity,
green light?
giggity.
They-
Hey,
How did they
actually,
get the, how
you
did
know
they
what'd be
get
a
the green
hectic show
light?
as well? If I was a main character in it, Power.
True. That nigga died though. Ghost.
No, I'm not Ghost, cuz.
Who are you gonna be?
At some
Tariq?
point, somebody dies.
I'm my own
Tariq.
character,
You-
cuz.
You think Tariq is gonna live throughout the whole show? Nah, that nigga gonna die soon.
Don't worry about Tariq, cuz.
Everyone dies in that show. That's it.
I stopped watching that
I
show.
caught it
man.
first.
Apparently you gotta
That
be
nigga
funny,
Tariq is
funny,
gonna
man.
die. He's gonna fumble a
Yeah,
bag.
did it.
He's
Started
gonna get
getting
someone
on
pregnant and
Mark's
he's dead.
TV show vibe after a while.
Kalas.
Couple series, cuz.
Yeah, I was saying you gotta be funny. The Power, cuz I stopped watching after the first one.
But it's
So
too
I
long,
watched-
bro.
No, they started
I watched
going down the
those. I watched
direction.
the first one, book one, and
Yeah.
then they started going on the direction
weird-
of, I'm
Yeah.
talking about, cuz it's happening on camera and stuff. And I wasn't a fan of it, cuz I got told about that. Boys are telling me, hey, cuz it's a bit funny now. I said, I'm good. I stopped watching.
I agree with you, bro. It's too long, bro. As well.
You know what I mean? So I just said, bun that, cuz. Mark, cuz, brother, you got into the stand-up world as well, huh?
Oh yeah, man.
How
Yeah,
you liking that?
it's fun, bro. It's actually it's very interesting because think about it. You're not just cracking a joke. You're telling a story.
Yeah.
And comedy is you're talking directly to people. Just think of it this: people are coming down to sit down to listen to you say something, and they gotta fucking laugh. That's hard.
Yeah, because if you think about it, like imagine someone smashed out a whole day of work, they're already drained,
And I just want to
end
have
of
a
the
laugh.
night, and they're looking at you and like, it's like, make me laugh.
Yeah, it's like
And you're just sitting there, standing there like, hey, what's up? And you gotta
Mark.
crack jokes.
yeah, man. You gotta just tell your whole life story.
Hey, but you know what hits? Like, I'm not sure if you had it yet, like the stage adrenaline, but
yeah.
when you come off from like
recently-
doing something, it's
Bro,
a crazy
you
feeling.
feel like a fucking superstar. I see why these
Everyone's
rappers and
hyping
shit.
you up,
Bruh,
dabbing you up.
Everyone loves you, cause the
That's why a lot
ladies
of
and
people,
everything.
like, a lot of artists, they keep doing like tours, man, their
Yeah.
whole lives because they
Get
just love
adrenaline.
it.
It's actually like a
Is it a hit?
a proper hit.
huge.
Bro, I want to do a live show, bro. I've been
I'm
saying
telling,
it, cuz.
like if we were to do a live show, yeah, and let's say it gets packed out, I'm telling you afterwards, you'd come out, you'd be like, cuz, we got to do this more often.
Yeah.
You would straight away.
Yeah?
You get
I'm
the
telling
bug
you.
instantly.
Because I just want to look at the crowd and say, come on,
I did-
mosh pit. Start jumping, dive
That's
into
mid-
mid podcast,
yeah.
mid podcast, like.
Nah,
guys,
when you're
jump
actually in
up.
it, when you're doing the whole set or something, you don't even think about whatever's going on.
Hey, but
Sometimes in your mind you're like, let's get this over with, or I just want to keep talking. But once it's done, everything just rushes you in. You're, oh shit, this is fucking amazing. And
hey, but you haven't done a proper event unless people are getting jumped outside.
Other people are getting
Guys,
jumped
all
over.
I'm saying is, all I'm saying is, we do our live event show, which we've been saying we're going to do for the last 7 months. But 100%, I'm bringing securities with guns, and we're gonna have metal detectors out the
Dude,
front.
we already told you security-wise what we're doing.
Oh yeah, the security guards, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
With security.
Oh, that's good, bro. Tackle you from the ankle.
Yeah,
You don't know where to go.
Okay.
Hey, you little tacker.
Wait, come here, again.
But Kaz, thanks for jumping on, Kaz.
Yeah, man. I have a question to ask you guys.
Yeah, actually, yeah, you said you're gonna.
I have a question. You know, because I know about how you guys do this air raid stuff. Just a quick question. Would you jerk your homie off or let your girlfriend die?
Cause I'm passing that. You said, bro, you know, I'm gonna jump. We're gonna air and have a laugh. Of everything you could have asked that's happening in the world, you said, what is it? Jerk mate off?
Would you jerk your homeboy off or let your girlfriend die?
Yeah. How did you think of that, cuz?
Air raid, nigga.
That's not air raid.
It's not air raid,
This is air raid, nigga. What do you mean?
Wait, what was your answer though?
My answer?
Yeah.
My girlfriend has to die, bro. I love you. But
Hey.
no, I'm sorry.
Make sure you guys do subscribe. Check out Mark's page. He's got his upcoming films coming out soon. And hit up his Instagram page and keep your heads out for the film coming out.
Yes, sir.
Hit that like button. If you're listening on the audio podcast, make sure you guys do hit us with that follow and hit us with a 5-star review. Apparently, the review stuff is good for the podcast. So hit us with the review if you can. And besides that, Damien, you got anything to say, Kaz?
Hey. Mark's a certified air raider.
No, fucking oath, mate.
Certified
Appreciate it.
air
I appreciate having you guys.
Nah,
you
thanks
guys
for
have
coming on,
man.
bro.
Thanks for jumping on,
But
Kaz.
you guys still need to answer that question.
Nah, Kaz.
Oh no, you guys have to answer on the comments.
Let him answer.
Or
Let him
else
answer.
10 years of bad luck.